We're at South High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight the Red Wings host their crosstown rival Sheboygan North. Hello everybody, alongside the coach Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Chris, we put your microphone away so I have total control tonight.
That's a good thing, but I'm very excited about tonight's ball game. I've been kind of looking forward to these. You know, we kind of sometimes take them for granted, but it's very important to the kids, very important to the, you know, the coaching staff and everything, and it's great for the community. And, you know, it's not just a basketball game, it's, you know, the band and the fans that come out and things like that. It's really a nice experience, so I'm looking forward to a nice evening.
A lot of memories that stay with you forever. When we were walking by the percussionist, I was looking at the one kid's feet. He's wearing the same kind of basketball shoes I did when I played. Let's talk about tonight's game. North won the first game. They did not rebound very well, however, and left South in the game for a large part of the game. What does South need to do tonight to win against their crosstown rival?
Well, I think you hit it right on the head. They you know, North didn't rebound very well, and I think the thing that you said exactly was it was a very close ball game until late in the game, and then I believe that Casey Bell hit a three-pointer, and then North hit some free throws down the stretch. So I think for South, I would feel very confident coming into your gym tonight, do the things that you need to do. I think, you know, Coach Spielman doesn't like to hear this, but yes, South, I think, really out-hustled North the last game, and they showed what they can do. They got a nice little depth off the bench and things like that. So I think South can be very physical against North and pick up a win.
South pep band in the background. One thing I thought South did a pretty good job of last time was not turning the ball over too much. They definitely have to do that tonight. Yeah,
and we talked about that earlier. That seemed like the bugaboo for South over the last few years has been turnovers, and it just turned out that South didn't do a bad job of that. South, though, has been struggling a little bit on scoring, so they need to be a little bit more consistent on their shooting to come out with a win.
Jessica McNellis is leading South. Matter of fact, she's leading both teams. She's averaging 17 points a game. She can really be a force, and I think it's incumbent upon North to pay her some attention tonight.
And I think last game, she didn't really have the best of games and think that she's capable, and you know, probably didn't see the best. So I'm sure she's been thinking about that since back to that last game back in December or January or this game.
Mariah Platts, Kiera Dolman, and Kylie Gierock are all averaging around 10 to 8 points and provide pretty good balance for North. Chris, what do you see them having to do to be successful tonight?
Well, one thing about Sheboygan North, the three top teams that are above them in the conference are really, really good basketball teams. If you don't follow girls basketball, those three teams are some of the best in Division I and II in the entire state. Sheboygan North's at fourth in their conference, and they're a very, very young squad. I think Coach Spielman's getting just about everything he can out of the horses that he has. They too have struggled in scoring and being consistent in scoring. You know, they've had games that they're scoring in the 20s. So I think for both teams, not just North, but South, whoever probably puts the ball in the hoop probably wins the game. I know it probably sounds like a cliche. Obviously, you got to score to win. But really, field goal percentage, let's look at that and see who takes care of the basketball.
One more thing, Chris. When we did a first game, both teams really struggled at the free throw line. I mean, they weren't even hitting 60%. I think, as I do say this almost every game, is you got to make your free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, and it is, and I think it's going to be a close ball game. And Sheboygan North closed out the last game. They hit a couple of threes late. They hit some free throws, not perfect, but they hit some free throws when they had to. South would kind of come down, didn't make baskets. North then would get rebounds, got fouled, and put that game away. So we'll see if South can turn the tide on North tonight.
All right, with that, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's basketball game.
It's not always easy being a dad.
Do you have panda asthma too? Does that run in the family?
This is the home of the most priceless kung fu artifacts.
But when you make an effort,
Dad, we're not supposed to touch anything.
Oh, sorry. Go along, son!
it's always worth it.
Whoa!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I am gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
We taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
One of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifelong values. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes this game an educational experience. The Fox River Classic Conference stresses sportsmanship as a goal and expectation for all in attendance at tonight's game. Remember to sport a winning attitude by cheering positively for your own team. And now for the starting lineups, first for the Golden Raiders, number 10, Mary Schmidt. Number 20, Kylie Gierock. Number 22, Emily Van Callaghan. Number 42, Kiara Dahlman. And number 52, Mariah Platts. The Golden Raiders are coached by Eric Spielman. Assistant coaches are Keith Conway and Alex Brightred. And now the starting lineups for your South High Red Wings. Number 5, Maddie McWhirter. Number 13, Mackenzie Woj. Number 14, Rachel Schleicher. Number 22, Jessica McNellis. And number 25, Autumn Oima. The Red Wings are coached by Joseph Lingma, assistant coaches Ellen Hansen. The officials for tonight's game are Keith Bond, Steve Kleinfeld, and Scott Kopeski. These individuals are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. And tonight's athletic trainer from Purveyor Sports Medicine is the one and only Maggie Bauer.
With a B.
Tonight's game is being broadcast live on WSCS TV Charter Channel 990. It is also live streamed on WSCSSheboygan.com. Tonight's game will be replayed on Charter Channel 990 at Sunday at 12 noon, Tuesday at 6 p.m., and Wednesday at 2 p.m. And also can be found online at WSCSSheboygan.com.
All right, both teams stepping out on the floor, getting ready for the opening tip-off. Keith Bondi will toss the ball up to start the basketball game. South are coached by Justin Bingham, North by Eric Spielman. A pretty nice crowd for this first game. North controls the tap. Van Callaghan has it out on top. Dahlman at the high post. South in a zone defense. North being very patient. They're making it real tough to get the ball inside, Chris, to Dahlman. Shot from outside is no good by Schmidt. South trying to run it. North also in his own defense. She had a very nice game from what I remember, Wyman. In a way, it's not surprising that she's starting, given the way she played in that last game at North. Yep. A steal. Trying to take it the length of the floor is Gierock, but she gets fouled. Yeah. North will get it underneath the basket. Another three-point attempt. That one is up and good. Gierock with a three. Trying to get it in the lane, but turned over again by South. Van Callaghan takes it hard to the basket, no good. And then we get a foul from behind. I think that's going to go on Dahlman over the back. You're right about the turnover business. It's been a bad start for South. And up all into the backcourt. North is going to get it. Making that bad pass was Rachel Schleicher. Not being able to handle it was McNellis.
Well, we mentioned it the last time we were here, Marty. South is a very old crew here. Most of them are seniors.
Van Callaghan with a rainbow three. It goes no good.
I was going to say seniors on South High School and committing so many turnovers.
Still 3-0, 15:48 left in the ball game, and there you see coming into your picture, Attila Goebel, pardon me. That shot is no good. Launching a three from outside is no good. Mary Schmidt, that's her second missed three. Three ball by South is no good by McWhirter, and then it's knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it to North. I thought one of the North girls hit it. All right, you get a good shot of Van Callaghan. Finally got the ball in the middle to Dahlman. She kicks it out to Van Callaghan. Her rainbow three is no good. And Wyman with a nice rebound. Chris, are playing all the basketball games today.
Yep.
Freshman, JV, varsity, all happening here at South High.
That's what they used to do, and then they changed it to move freshman games to Thursday, but it's back the way it used to be.
Wyman, pump fake and a dribble, no good. Dahlman with a strong rebound.
Just 3-0. We got the Wolf girls in here.
Schmidt with another three. Boy, North is falling in love with the three ball.
That's 5 of them, Marty. And CJ Usadell here, too.
In the house, Schmidt. Another miss. North is getting the shots. Nice pass inside to Wyman. Her right-hand layup is no good. And Platts with the rebound. North working the perimeter. South continuing in the zone defense. They get it down deep to Gierak. Her left-handed shot is good. Kiss it off the glass.
You like that left-handed shot, Marty?
That was awesome. Pass into the corner to McNellis is no good, but Wyman got the rebound but couldn't get the shot. It was blocked. Gierak. Platts open for a second. She launches. No good. Dahlman with a strong rebound. And does the smart thing, kicks it out. And then she loses it. Goebel has it. Almost threw it out of bounds. Schleicher with a good save, and then we get a whistle. Timeout, 30-second timeout by South. Chris, they just out of sync tonight.
Well, you know, I think Coach Bingham was just trying to let them play through. And it just wasn't working. And so let's take a timeout. Maybe things will get better because the start is not good for South. When you have,
I'm going to make Matt Horzen mad. Aubrey Keistra told us this a couple of years ago. The first 2 minutes of a North-South game are always real bad. Matter of fact, just to make that up, Matt, I want to tell a story about Bogey on his way from the Y over to the Armory for the North-South game. slipped and fell, got a big grass stain on his knee. Had to do his warm-ups before the varsity game in dirty warm-ups.
Yeah,
that was,
we used to warm up when I coached and we were playing at the Armory. Coach Desatel warms up at the Y, and then the kids would go in their stuff, carry their suits, and we would go running over there, I guess would be, depending on how the temperature was.
Goebel with a good save, but then threw it away. Good pickup by Scheringer. North brought a couple of more players in the ball game. Also in the ball game is Erin Furman, where you see her with the ball right now. Also in the game is Casey Bell. You mentioned her in the opening, Chris. She made an important 3 in that first game. Dahlman trying to take it to the hoop, but she gets fouled. McNellis picks up that foul. You don't want to let her get in foul trouble. She steps off the floor for a minute. Shot from the corner. That's a play, Chris. Didn't turn out so good for Scheringer. She didn't even come close on her 3 attempt.
Well, that's the 8th three-point attempt for North. They've made 1. They're just 2 of 10 shooting. South, 4 turnovers, 0 for 7 from the floor.
And another turnover. Platts with a breakaway. Puts it up and in. 7-0 North. 12 minutes left in the first half. Goebel kicks it over for a 2-ball by Trescher, and it's no good. Tie up at Arrow Point South's way. North controlled that opening tip-off. McNellis back in. Schleicher coming off. Deep pass. McNellis driving through the lane. Her shot is no good. 3-ball by Platts, no good. Oh, strong rebound inside by Bell. She puts it off the glass, no good. Driving down the lane and scoring, the old left-hander, Scheringer. A 9-0 run to start the ball game.
Sheboygan South came into this game winning 2 of their last 4, but tonight they look not ready for the home cooking here that they should have.
Dahlman gets it inside to Platts, but her shot is way off. Goebel with a rebound. Otila looking good out there tonight. A good pass inside and a reasonable shot attempt, but missing everything was Gabby Fisher.
Coach Bingham just can't find the right formula at this time.
Yeah, exactly right. Good call on that.
I think the Badgers started off 11-0 the other day.
Yeah, all of a sudden that was a really close game.
And they ended up winning by 11. How ironic is that?
Exactly. Here's another, we talked about the free throw business. At one point, they were 4 for 11.
Oh, boy.
But in the end, when it counted, they made most of their free throws.
Well, this game so far tonight, very shocked, very surprised by the
Watch the way they play post defense. It's almost a double team on the person inside. Shot is off that time by Scheringer.
That's not going in.
No, that was way off. Air ball that time. That air ball was by Woyak. Scheringer, a runner, no good, but gets the offensive rebound. McNellis with a good interception there. Gets a runner off, no good. Rebound by Schleicher, back to McNellis, and it bounces up and off the standard. North will get it. Van Callaghan coming back in for Scheringer. And Platts in for Dahlman. Dahlman getting a well-deserved rest. First time around, North won 52-43. In action earlier today, all games were played today. The North freshman girls won and the North JV girls won. So the girls are looking for a sweep. The North side girls, I should say. Bell has it in the corner. Tries to get it inside, does. Another pass inside to Platts. Her shot off the glass is no good.
5 rebounds for Autumn Wyman already.
She takes a 3-ball from the top, couldn't get it. North comes away with the rebound. That one by Furman.
Her third already.
Platts launching, no good. Good tap out that time by Gurak. Bell, got it.
She was right in the middle of the top of the key there, top of the circle. That's a nice easy shot, nice look there. You can use the backboard.
It's a 12-0 run by the Lady Raiders. Bell gets it inside to Gurak, shoots it and makes it. She's going to be fouled by McNellis, and that's going to be Jessica's second foul. We weren't expecting this, Chris.
Nope.
8:02 left in the first half. There you get a good shot of Kylie Gurak. (14-0). Wyman from the top of the circle. Her shot is no good. Gurak with another board, Chris. Platts passed up a 3, drives it down the lane and shoots, and she's going to be fouled. Falls to the floor after the shot. Foul goes on Schleicher. It's the 4th team foul.
And missed free throws again, Marty.
Yep.
I'm not cared if I don't care if the score is 14-0.
Exactly.
It's free throws.
Another free throw, very flat, not much of an arch. And then we get another timeout. This is going to be a full timeout with 7:40 left. North on top, 14-0.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Chris got his calculator out. Chris, they're 0 for 3 in their free throws. There is no percentage.
Well, Sheboygan North shooting 27%, Marty, from the floor, and you lead 14-0.
Yeah, really. What's South shooting percentage?
They are 0 for 16, Marty.
Oh boy. Eric Spielman talking to the troops. Last game, South really played a pretty inspired game. I mean, they hit the boards and hustled, and during the course of that game, one of us commented about they just wanted more than North does. Well, Coach Spielman, when he rewatched the game, he played that to his girls about 20 different times, he said, to let them know that a lot of people recognize the effort wasn't what it needed to be, even though they won. Good pass inside to Wyman. McWhirter back in the ball game.
2 girls going to the same spot, and then you create a turnover.
And a good steal. Van Callaghan's layup is good. North scores again. Getting ready to check in for the north side is Emily Palzer. McWhirter couldn't get it. They're getting some pretty good looks, Chris. Some of this is just bad luck. Platt's open and scores another 3. 19-0.
6:34 left. Haven't even looked at the clock much because of the action, actually, Marty. It's going by quite quickly. Not quick enough for Coach Bingham, though.
Wyman, it looked like she wanted to pass it over to McWhirter, who was open on the short corner, but she got fouled. It'll be interesting to see if she's going to get free throws or not.
No.
A replay by Scott. I don't think the people at the table caught who the foul was on because they haven't flashed it on the board yet. Goes on Dahlman, that's her second. McNellis couldn't get it. And coming in there, tying her up was McNellis. Good hustle by Jessica. Good rebound by Bell, but North will keep the ball. Chris, you like to see this from your baseball team, pitching a shutout.
Yeah.
But not when it comes to basketball.
No, quite shocking, to be honest with you. Like, I think you made a good point earlier. It's not like they're getting bad shots. They're just not going in. We talked about shooting in the opening, and we're seeing it. Just the 14 foul on South, 4 on each, under 6 minutes. 19 up for North.
Schleicher picks up her second, Chris.
Yep, 19-0.
Bell on the inbound gets it into Van Callaghan. And then Dahlman, or pardon me, Platts is double team. Good defense played by Autumn Wyman. Not allowing Platts to get a good look.
Unofficially, I got Autumn for 8 rebounds already, Marty.
Those rebound stats will be pretty good when having a good shooting percentage. Wyman's shot is no good, and then 2 North players were on the rebounder. Palzer fouls on Platts. Driving shot is no good. Girak with the rebound. Schmidt has it on the wing. Back in the ball game. Van Callaghan was open but didn't take it. Makes a good pass into Girak, but she lost, and then she steals it right back from McWhirter. Platts taking it hard to the basket. Kisses it off the glass and makes it. It's 21-0, and another timeout by South. Their 3rd timeout of the half. Chris, you'd hate to be coaching in this. I mean,
yeah,
especially if you're on the short end. But you know, what does Coach Bingham tell the girls?
Well, we got time. We got to do something. Got to keep putting it up there, shooting it. I mean, it's not like they're getting bad shots. They're just not going in. You know, what's also surprising is they haven't created a turnover even for like a layup or anything. Nothing is going well.
Well, you're hoping on that one play where I thought McWhirter was trying to pass it, and the officials did too, but, you know, it would have been nice to get to the line to have an attempt to just break the ice.
Right. Well, we talked about the conference. Notre Dame 13-1, Pulaski 12-1, Bayport 10-3 in the league. I mean,
Aren't two of those teams ranked in the state? Maybe all three are, but I noticed two are in Division I, right?
Yep, Pulaski's up there, or Pulaski and Notre Dame are up there in Division II, and Bayport was way up there in Division I as well. Those are very good basketball teams.
Palzer, McWhirter, Wyman, McNellis, and Tresher rounding out the 5 on the floor for South. Good drive by McNellis, tries to get it into Tresher, and then we get a tie-up situation. You know what else I noticed, Chris? When my team is up 20 points, it's always pretty easy to help the other team up when they fall down. It always becomes a lot harder when we're down by 20. McNellis had a good look inside, another good look, and that time she scores.
Well, it took 22 tries, Marty. But South broke the ice. 4:30 mark.
Chris, is that the Bronx cheer on the south side or not? You know what I mean?
I think they've been waiting since the opening tip to finally. Sometimes you do that in the north-south games, remember, till you're scored.
Right, yeah, they're standing up the whole time. It doesn't matter.
Now, if they can cut this down to 10, South, going into half, not playing defense that way.
Burek on a nice pass, scores 23-2. McNellis on the baseline, no good. And she's again hustling, another tie-up. Platts thought she had it, but McNellis was right there to cause the tie-up situation. Woyak back in for South, and Ashley Wiersbach in for North.
Emily Schmidt in the game too here.
Yeah, she snuck in a little while ago. Also in the game is, oh, you said Emily Schmidt?
Yep.
Okay, I meant Mary Schmidt. You're right, Emily Schmidt in the game. Good job on that. I need help.
Timeout North here.
30-second timeout. Approximately 20 minutes after this game, we'll have the boys action. Had a chance to, matter of fact, I was over here helping set up this morning and saw Riley Tunis. He's a big guy, Chris. You don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
And he's got a younger brother, goes to Lincoln Erdman, a left-hander.
Really?
Might want to look, and I know Todd lives on the north side. You might want to look into that boy. He might be a good pitcher. Never have enough left-handers on your team.
Nope.
Except maybe at short and third.
And catcher.
There you go.
Riley Tuis was an excellent football player here.
Yeah, he was played with Whitewater last year, I guess, on their national championship team.
All-stater.
Shot no good, coming away with it for South was Woyak. Into McWhirter. She had a good shot right in the middle of the lane. Again, it didn't go down for her.
You know, it sounds weird, but if I'm North here, I wouldn't be afraid to run some clock. I know it sounds strange in the first half, but unless you get really good shots, you have a 20-point lead. So why are we pumping up threes and then getting over the backs?
Mary Schmidt misses the shot. Emily Schmidt commits the foul over the back.
You know, unless you got a really good shot, we don't need to force things here. We're up by 20 points. No sense giving easy opportunities to Sheboygan South. South, like I said, getting good shots.
Hey, Chris, did you notice on Jessica McNellis, her right hand, she's got it all taped up. Her thumb looks like it was injured, and that's what's primarily taped.
I did not notice that.
Yeah, I just noticed. Look at it down there on the floor.
Yep.
The right thumb, right hand. That might be some of the problem in terms of her shooting. Good pass inside to Goebel. Her shot wouldn't go down either. Platts with another three. She's hot.
She's got 2 threes in the half.
2 threes and 10 points. But she did miss her free throws, and we won't let her forget it. A 3 ball is no good by Wiersbach. Tosses it into Emily Schmidt, but over her head. Good idea, just a bad pass. And another timeout by Sheboygan South. It's a full timeout with, well, I missed what the time was. Anyway, it's all North, 26-2.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Back at South High School's at Cutie Fieldhouse, Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you tonight's ball game. Let me run down the crew for tonight. Scott Maloff is our director, giving you that shot. Richard Bartson up here by us. Eric Wiesman running the floor camera. Sergi Molitor and Sean Delahunt are our student helpers. Sean is running the floor camera. And Eric has gotten out of the way. Eric's probably in the truck helping with graphics. I'm not sure where Sergi is. And again, another turnover by South. But that's our crew tonight. Kerry Kautzer is attending the Super Bowl. I'm just kidding, but he is in San Francisco.
That's a weird week to go.
Yeah. You got to look
Not
into
busy around there this week.
You got to look into getting tickets. Plotz inside, scores again. She's been a one-person wrecking crew.
4 of 11 from the floor. Oh, boy.
We're going to get a foul called. Foul is on Mackenzie Wojak. Wojak makes the foul, her second.
11 turnovers on South, Marty. Just 1 basket. It's just been a long, long half.
Yeah, did you mention there's 1 minute left? Plotz.
See, I like that patience by North. They got the lead, and then you pounded it inside. Coach Spielman loves that. Encouraging his girls to finish the half strong with 40 seconds left.
North extending the zone a little bit more, making it tougher for South. 3 ball is no good, but we're going to get a foul on Emily Schmidt. Not a good foul there. And that's her second. Stepping to the line is Gabby Fisher. .6 seconds left in the first half. It's been all North. They had a 20-0 run before South scored. Jessica McNellis kissing one off the glass. And they went on another 9-point run before South broke that just now. Fisher making that second of 3 free throws. And she makes 2 out of 3. 30-4. Dump down inside. Plotz got away with a walk in the lane. Schmidt, no good. .7 seconds. Three ball, a rainbow is up and in. Whoa, Julia sharing her at the half. That almost hit the beams up there, Chris. We're at halftime. It's North 33, South 4.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
A full life measured in seats starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Salzman, are you listening? Mr. Salzman, are you listening? We're at South High's Acuity Fieldhouse. Wrapping up the first half action, or wrapping up halftime now. It's 33-4 North. Leading North was Mariah Platts with 14 points. Kylie Gurek had 9. Leading South were Gabby Fisher and Jessica McNellis. They each had 2. Chris, you got some numbers for us?
Yeah, 46% shooting for North in that first half. They're only shooting 38% from the floor on the season. We talked about the struggles they've had to put things together. Well, they're coming out and hitting their shots, no doubt about it. They're 5 of 18 from 3. For South, you know the story, missing their first 22 shots. They didn't make a basket till 4:30 left in the first half. They are 1 of 25, but more importantly, they had 11 turnovers as well.
Let's accentuate the positive, Chris. They're 2 for 3 on their free throws. North is 0 for 3.
Yeah, North's gonna have to make free throws. You know, it's been a bugaboo for them all year too. They're shooting just 56% or so from the free throw line. Something they need to improve on when the tournament comes. And believe it or not, that tournament is right around the corner.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you this. Now, they're shooting about 56%. You said you're in your 17th game of the year. Is that going to change appreciably from now until tournament time, do you think?
No, but you can sure build on that. You can sure build on that. Hopefully that'll continue for North. As we said, they
no, I mean the free throw shooting.
The free throw shooting.
Can it get better?
It's got to get better. It's got to get better. You know, they got to improve on that and keep working on that. And obviously a conference title's not in the way, but to finish off strong and get into the tournament, they're going to have to make free throws.
It's kind of like a baseball team. If they don't hit all year, you're not all of a sudden going to start to hit. later in the season, I guess. I don't know, but
I'm not going to say anything, but Kylie is 5 for 5 from the floor. That a girl.
Schleicher launches and it's no good. Wojak, pardon me.
You know, I know we always try to talk about the positives, but coming into this game, I really liked the way South played in that opening game. And, you know, they have a couple wins, 2 out of the last 4, and I like their chances in their house. And if you would ever, like I said, guess that it's 35-4, I would never, ever, ever have thought that.
You can see one of the changes that Coach Bingham made was to apply pressure here in the second half. Hopefully he can try to get something going right into the hands of McWhorter. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Kylie Gurak. Gurak's having a nice game. She has 11 points.
Yep, 5 for 5 from the floor.
Around and down. Looks like that was a 2-pointer by Wojak. Shot is off by Schmidt. A dump down to McNellis. She gets the shot off but can't get it to go.
Good positioning there by EVC.
Yep. Platts rims out. McNellis with the rebound. McWhorter from way outside the line. Couldn't get it. McNellis got the rebound, tried to put it up and in, but couldn't. Committing the foul was Mary Schmidt.
South 0 of 9 from 3-point land. North tried 23s already, and we have 15:45 in the second half as we see a free throw goes in. You wonder if that's a lot. They've shot a lot, Marty. They've got 245 3-pointers already this year attempted.
Wow. That's a sore arm waiting to happen.
Yep, 16 games. North 9-7, 8-6 in league play.
South is 5-11, 4-8 in league play. McNellis' shot went off. Nice pass inside by Otila Gobo, but McNellis couldn't get it to go. Bell stopped on the baseline, then attempted the shot instead of taking it all the way to the basket. Schleicher goes down to one knee and then loses it. Gurak with a bust out. And what the whistle was for, Chris. So South girl was hurt, so they called a timeout. Coming off the floor is Rachel Schleicher. (37-7), rolling down to the 15-minute mark of our first ball game tonight. Well, it looked like an interception waiting to happen. South working the ball around well. Another shot, but doesn't go, but there is a whistle and a foul.
Second foul on North in the half. South trails by 30. 14:46 left.
A good shot at Jessica McNellis. She's 3 out of 4 from the line tonight. And has 5 points. Good pass inside the Bell, and she gets fouled. Committing that foul is a Mackenzie Woyak.
Casey's just a freshman. She went right to the basket that time, Marty. That was a really good move by her. She's a former student of mine.
I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. It's just amazing to me the kind of things kids can overcome. She had you as a teacher.
Oh. I like the way she went to the basket. She went hard to the basket last time too, and not tentative in what she's done. She's real close to the basket, took care of the basket and basketball. And
oh, nice touch showing on that second free throw. 39-9. We were talking at halftime. We didn't remember what the benchmark you have to reach for a running clock in basketball. McNellis kicks it out. Three-point attempt is no good by Trescher. Handling the ball for North was Furman. The pass is almost thrown away by Bell. Kick out to Scheringer. Good skip pass to Bell. Her rainbow three is good. She has a quick 5, Chris, right here. And I know she had a three-pointer in the first half. She has 8 points.
Yep, she's 2 of 4 from the floor. Hit both her threes.
Coach Spielman's got to like it that she's a freshman, huh?
Yep.
Oh, McNellis had a good look at a layup and couldn't get it to go, but she got that putback in. Well, South has definitely gotten their sea legs here in the second half. I got a feeling it's going to be too late, however. McNellis will go to the line. She was fouled by Gurek.
It's a great game for parents, because in a game like this, all the kids get to play, Marty. And that's what Coach Spielman's doing. He's got a lot of his bench in there, which is nice.
Nellis now with 8 points. Wiersbach in. Dahlman checks back in. Couldn't get that one to go. Dahlman with a strong rebound inside, was surrounded by 3 South Lady Red Wings, but was able to keep control.
She has 4 rebounds, no points. I have no baskets for
You're right, she doesn't have anything yet. She hasn't hardly taken any shots either. Klotz missed a shot, but on the other side, Emily Schmidt got the rebound. She's going to go to the line to shoot some free throws.
We mentioned before, North is very young.
As you say that, Emily Schmidt steps to the line. She's a senior.
Yeah.
But there aren't too many of them, you're right.
Only 3. So a lot of these girls we'll see for a number of years yet.
Seems like Dahlman's been on the team forever.
Yep, she's just a junior. There's 3 juniors as well, Marty. There's Wyman with her 10th
Schmidt
rebound.
keeps up the tradition. Missing a pair of free throws. North has not made a, Bell made a pair. 0 for 3, 2 for 5, 2 for 7 on their free throws tonight. North is. And
that's an easy call there.
Yeah, that was a bad foul. 42-12. Well, the benchmark is not 30 points. Allie Vriki in the ball game, number 30. Allie's got the shoes working, Chris. Yellow Nikes. Dahlman with a steal. Plotz with a 3 attempt. Bango!
Just a sophomore. Oh, and another turnover. They're starting to mount again. 12 minutes mark.
Bell with a nice save, but then committing the foul for South was Gabby Fisher. Team fouls not a concern yet. Each team with 4 second half fouls. Toss into Dahlman. Plotz. Bango!
Wow.
Oh boy. Have a night, Mariah. You might be interviewing her after the game, Chris. She has 20 points.
I don't decide that, but she is now 4 of 8 from 3-point range, and in the game, she's attempted 16 shots. She's made half.
That's pretty good shooting.
Yep. When's our next game, Marty?
About 20 minutes following this game. Our next game will be the boys. That comes about 20 minutes after
Tuesday
this
night,
one.
right?
But the next game after tonight's 2 games will be on February 12th when Manitowoc comes to Sheboygan North. We will not be covering the game on Tuesday.
That's
I think
right.
they play Bayport on
You're
that
right,
night.
right. We'll be here against Pulaski, and
Here at South, yeah.
That's Pulaski's a nice team, and
We have a makeup game from Monday, or Tuesday rather. We'll be coming back to South on February 22nd.
Marty, you're going to need a partner next Friday. Forgot about that. Sorry about that. But you're going to need to find a partner next Friday.
Alrighty, we'll have nothing but good things to say about you while you're gone.
All right. The
If I
annual
remember.
baseball clinic will be next.
Are you a presenter?
I'm a nothing. It's better that way.
No, I think you should talk.
I think totally forgot about that.
Weirman's shot again, not able to get in. McNellis down the lane, off the glass, no good. Ball is tipped away and out of bounds, but South will keep it.
South just cannot find the basket, which we talked about in the opening, but we didn't think it would be like this.
Hey, maybe the Horizons will be there. We can just ask one of them to come up. First half, second half kind of thing.
Yep.
Are they going to let that sub in? No. Rolling down to the 11-minute mark. 48-12. It's been all North tonight. Boy, that was kind of a weird-looking shot.
And
no good. Dahlman gets fouled.
They're 3 of 36 now, Marty. Doesn't matter who puts it up. It's not going in.
That goes on McNellis. Chris, it's her 3rd. South applying full court pressure. Hasn't done a whole lot to change the complexion of the game. Dahlman doing her best Curly Neal imitation. And Emily Schmidt had it go off of her hands.
Curly Neal. A lot of our viewers may not know who that is.
How about Meadowlark Lemon?
Well, they were teammates. So.
Shot is no good by Emily Palzer. Reball is no good by Kate Betchard.
Katie Bouchard, she's one of my students
Bouchard.
too.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you for that help on the pronunciation.
Yep.
Katie Bouchard.
She's one of my students too.
A little bit of French in that pronunciation. McWhirter has it on top. North continuing in the 2-3 zone.
Very active zone too. Anytime South gets near or into the paint. There's 3 or 4 girls right there.
That 2-point attempt is up and good by Woyak.
Rolling under 10 minutes.
Patience shown by North there. They get it inside to Dahlman, and then Schmidt gets in the way, and we get a travel call.
Yeah, that's a couple times tonight where there's been a couple girls in the same spot.
Otila Goebel and Gabby Fisher getting ready to check in for South.
There you go.
Three ball is up and good. That one by Schleicher.
Breaks the 3-point
drought.
Yep. They're 1 of 14, maybe 1 of 13.
3-ball attempt bounces on the rim, but won't go down. It's missed by Bouchard. Oops. Wyman still looking for that first basket. And we got a tie up. Bouchard, Van Callaghan, Wiersbach, Gurak, and Vriki in the ball game for North. Turnover by North. McNellis back in. Checking out is Woyak. And we get a timeout by North, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 8:33 left. It's been all North, and I know you've mentioned it before, Chris, but we're actually pretty shocked that the game turned out the way it was. The first game was really entertaining.
Yep. Game down to the last couple minutes, and made free throws and a couple missed baskets in that game one.
I think it was 23-20 at halftime. North outscored South by 6 in the second half. That's where we got our 9-point advantage. But it stayed close the whole game, and I think you mentioned that Bell made a 3 late in the game that gave North a little bit of breathing space. And let's face it, these are not high-powered offenses by either team, and once you get down, it's hard to make a comeback.
But North putting up a bunch of points tonight.
Yes, they are. Shooting the 3-ball pretty well. Goebel gets it inside to McNellis, and she's fouled going down the lane. I think Variki's going to pick that foul up. And Jessica will be at the line again. Got the shooter's roll on that free throw. She has 9 points. Looking for number 10 with this free throw. Couldn't get it. Shot is blocked by Gurak. Fisher was the receiver of that block. Sergi Molitor, Sean Delahunt working that floor camera. Can you get those guys on the camera, Richard? McWhirter, no good. Good pressure on the shot by Norris Bouchard.
Garrick with 7 rebounds tonight too.
Van Callaghan has it. We're under 8 minutes left in the ball game. North with a 30-point lead, and then Goebel committing the foul. For Otila, that's her first. She's a Jefferson girl. She was another girl that overcame a lot of adversity. She had me as her gym teacher. Oh, nice play by North. And Gira got nailed on the layup attempt. Foul is committed by her counterpart, Gabby Fisher. Gabby picking up a couple of quick fouls.
Hey, South scored North here in the second half. Nope, that's not true. 15-14 North.
16-14.
Yep. It's really quiet in the gym, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the boys' game that second half. South was down so much that
right,
they just never could get it anywhere close to make it a ball game.
Bust out. Gurak scores again. 52-18. Largest lead by North tonight. Goebel taking it baseline, gets a shot off. Again, couldn't get it, but McNellis right there for the tie-up. I'll tell you, she's all over the floor, Chris. If she takes an outside shot, all of a sudden she's underneath the basket.
She's hustling over for it.
Gorder has it on the wing. Three ball is no good by Trescher. Van Callaghan directing traffic. And we get a Plotz out on the wing. Maybe you ought to try it on the other side.
There we swing it. Yep.
That's a good call. Plotz trying to create some space. Threw her shoulder into McWhorter and gets called for the foul. Cheating's not allowed, Mariah. Looks like North is in almost a 2-3 type of zone or a 1-2-2, Chris. What do you think?
Yeah, they've been in that like 1-2-2 all night.
Really? I thought it was a 2-3.
Yeah, good rebound there.
Well, it doesn't matter. Good work of the ball. Three ball by Varicki is no good. McNellis with a rebound. Shot off the glass is no good. That was a bit of a force.
Nellis with 7 rebounds too tonight, Marty.
You know, if you get a rebound for a tie-up,
guess who?
Another 3 by Plotz. If you could get a rebound for a tie-up, she'd have at least 3 more. McNellis on the rebound situation. Eric Spielman has 5 girls at the table getting ready to check in. 2 more for Justin Bingham's Lady Red Wings and a turnaround or a turnover. Gurak scores again. 57-18. Under 5 minutes left. Skip pass to McWhorter, who gets it out to Wyman. She's looking for a 3 and can't get it.
Struggling from the floor, Autumn. 0 for 10.
Well, you know what I got to say about that. Keep shooting.
Yeah, and Autumn's better than that too. Good player.
All right, you got 5 people at the bench waiting to come in. Who gets the shooter?
Coach Spielman has to decide that right now.
Coach Bingham sent another girl up to the table, so South has 3. There's 8 girls standing in front of the table, the scorer's table, and it's not long enough.
South shooting just 19% in the second half, Marty, to go along with their 4% in the first.
For a while, it looked like they weren't even going to have a percentage in the first half.
Yeah, 4:30 left. North still playing good D.
Oop. See, we'll go through North first. Emily Schmidt in. Casey Bell back in. Scheringer's in. Mary Schmidt in. Ashley Wiersbach in. For South, Woyak, Paulzer, Wyman, Goebel, and who am I missing? Number 12, Tresher, I think I said her. Bell at the line.
Nice.
She's 3 for 3.
She's going to have like 10 points, Marty, if she hits this.
Around and out. Nice going, Mr. Wright.
Yep, she'll remind me of that one. Lyman getting to the basket.
Hey! Oh,
come
man.
on. She's got 11 rebounds,
Autumn's
Marty.
even smiling.
Oh, there'll be days like this.
Clock is running. So the threshold has got to be, I think, 35 or more, Chris.
Or 40. It was 40 there, so.
It was 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Autumn with the first free throw make, couldn't get the second, but she's on the board. You will get your name in the paper tomorrow. Tie up. Clock running. Checking in for a South is Jenna Zelm and Teresa Wilson. Wyman and Woyak out. Scheringer, good pass inside to Schmidt, and she scores. Good teamwork by those two girls. It was a great pass and a nice catch. 60-19. Splitting the double team and scoring was Gabby Fisher. You can't leave yet. There's too much time left. Shot is no good. Bell with the rebound, clears space, but can't get the rebound shot to go. And South will get it. Timeout by North. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Chris is heading downstairs to get some interviews in our post game. It's been all North from the start. We'll have the boys game about 20 minutes after this one. We look forward to doing that. Had a chance to watch North or South practice this morning while we're doing our setup. They are certainly ready to play tonight. We had mentioned in earlier action on the girls' side, the North freshman girls won. And in JV action, the North girls also won, and the girls varsity is going to win this game. So North will run the table tonight. On the girls' side, it'll be 3-0. Last time around, South won the JV game. North won the freshman and varsity game. That'll not be the case this time. Under 2 minutes left. North continuing in the zone, and they've been able to stay with that, having the lead. They didn't have to come out of a zone to come back from a deficit. And they've stayed with it, and they've done a good job with it. Palzer had it on the wing. Trescher shot is way short. That'll be out of bounds. Once a team reaches a threshold of the running clock, you cannot get, the clock continues to run regardless of what the score is. North running a little bit of a weave. And Callaghan had it there for a second, driving it to the basket is Wiersbach, and it goes out of bounds, but North will keep it under a minute. And Callaghan is going to toss it in. And a tie-up. That one was created by Gabby Fisher. Or no, they're going to call a foul on Gabby. They are, and that's going to be her third. She's picked up 3 fouls all here in the second half. At the line for North is Julia Scheringer. And this could be the end of the ball game right here. She'll shoot a couple of free throws. The clock will run out, and that'll be the game. They're stopping it with 3 seconds left. And she gets the second one. 61-21. Shot at the buzzer is no good. And that's the ball game. All Sheboygan North girls in this first game tonight. 61-21.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hey, we're back here with some victorious Raider girls. Sarah Allie Freaky, one of my former students. What a start by you girls tonight. They didn't score to the 4:36. Have you ever seen a game where your team hasn't scored like that forever?
No, I haven't. It was definitely really intense, and we just came out really strong, and we finished strong. So.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. They just struggled at scoring, and you guys have been struggling to score all year. I mean, offensively, you guys haven't been the best, but tonight you guys shot almost 50%. What a difference tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. North-South is always a big game, so I think we came out strong tonight.
Well, let me ask you about this, since this is your last North-South game. What's it been like to play in these North-South games the last 2 years and being part of this program?
It's definitely, I don't know, it's like I don't know. I can't even explain it. Like, you get so hyped for these games, and there's nothing like it. It's different than any other game, just all the fans and everything.
So what else are you going to remember about these games?
Just like our team, we all really come together, and we have a lot of fun during North-South weekend.
Well, congratulations to you. All right, so what did Coach say at halftime?
He just told us to not let down our energy and just keep fighting like we've been fighting, and to just have fun, actually. He told us
it had to be strange going into the locker room with such a big lead, and you just wondered what Coach would have said. I would have probably said the same thing, but keep the intensity up.
Yeah, he just told us to keep having fun and not let our intensity down.
Seemed like your defense really worked well tonight. You really swarmed to the ball. Anytime that a South girl got in the lane or in the paint, you guys were right there.
Yeah, we worked on that a lot at practice this week. Our goal was to keep it outside of the paint, and that's what we did.
I ask you the same question. What's it been like to play in these North-South games over the years?
Yeah, there's nothing like it. It's just always a lot of fun, no matter what the score is.
And your experience at playing for North?
Amazing. I couldn't ask for a better team or better coach.
Coach pretty fast?
Yeah, like so fast.
Congratulations. We'll go over to Casey, a freshman. What do you think of this North-South stuff?
You can't describe it. I've never experienced playing in an atmosphere like this. It's overwhelming, but I love it so much.
I jinxed you tonight, so I said that you had a chance to get 10 points and missed that free throw. So if you look back at the film in years to come, please don't blame me that you get that 10th point there.
Yeah. I was really hoping for that last to get those double digits, but sometimes it doesn't happen, but it happens. It's all right.
Yeah. Games like this can lead you guys on to better things. I think the top 3 teams in your league are really, really tough. So I think a 4th place finish, is something that you guys really should strive for, huh?
Definitely. We've been trying to work towards one of the top spots in the conference all season, and I think getting this game really helped us boost our confidence going into the rest of the season.
Yeah, Ashley, I mentioned before, too, you guys shot the ball extremely well, but you guys got to work on your free throws. You guys been working on that during practice?
We have been. It's been one of our most intense drills.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it down the stretch, but shooting tonight was just great.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of shooting as well.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked them. You've been in the program for 4 years. What do you think of these North-South games?
I think it's the most intense and most fun games. It's been an amazing 4 years to play.
Do you do things different during practice during the week, or things at school different?
No, we just try to keep up the intensity as much as we can.
And final question for you, what's it been like to play for the basketball program over the last few years?
It's been amazing. It's been the best thing of high school. It's been the best 4 years.
Well, congratulations to all you ladies. With that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
Again, the final score, North 61, South 21. Leading scorers in the ball game. Let's go with South first. Jessica McNellis was all over the floor, hustling despite the lopsided score. She finished with 9. Gabby Fisher and Woyak each had 4 points for South. North was led by Mariah Platts. She had 23 points. Kylie Gurak had 19 points, and Casey Bell, you saw her in the interview there, she had 9 points also. It was all North. They opened up with a 21-0 run in that first half and finished up at halftime 33-4 and just kept it going in the second half, all South. South now has a record of 5-12, 4-9 in conference. North ups their record to 10-7 overall, 9-6 in conference, and I think Chris hit the nail on the head. A 4th place finish may not sound impressive, but when you're looking at the 3 teams above you all being state ranked, that's not too bad. In action earlier today, we mentioned this a couple times, we'll mention it one more time. North's freshman and JV teams each won. And with that, we're going to sign off, and we'll be back in a couple minutes for the opening of the boys game.